everyone, it's Susie Lee with 66 Degrees. Just want to build a gem together for branding guidelines. This is a use case that we get asked about all the time, so I wanted to go through and show you the basics of it. So we're going to go to the app, we're going to go to Explore Gems and create a new gem. I'm going to call this the branding guideline. And then I am actually going to put in a knowledge base. So I have this document here that goes through the 66 logo. It's got all our colors, our tones, examples of the way we want our text. So I'm going to pull this from Drive, and it is this one. So we're going to go ahead and add this, and I'm going to say create content based on the guidelines. Oops. And then with all things, I like to use the pencil. This will take that one sentence, take the knowledge, and then combine it together into giving much more detailed type of instructions. Read through this, add to it, delete it, be specific. Tell it things that you don't want and that you do want, because the more specific you get, the closer you get to what you need the first time. So I'm not going to test this. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and then I'm going to start a new conversation. So I want to create a set of slides using, I'm going to add, make sure that we're in Canvas, we're in Pro, and then I'm going to add the document here. So we use this in one of the other examples. It didn't have any pictures or photos, but I wanted to have something in here so to see what it pulls up, because the last one I created had nothing. So the history of Green Bay Packers there, using this doc about Green Bay Packers and American football. All right, so let's go ahead and create this and see what we get. I did this for without the guidelines, and this is what we got. It was Green Bay green, yellow cheese. It didn't produce any images, but it put in placeholders for me to put in. This is basically more the scenario of the document that I had that Gemini created about the Green Bay Packers. But it was pretty decent. It didn't add any photos of people. I think a lot of copyright issues and things like that. But this is a really great start when you're creating decks, because then you could go in and change things and add photos versus going through and finding the right colors and doing things like that. So we can come back here, and while it's creating this, it usually takes a couple minutes, so it's shorter than video generation, but it's a little bit longer than other content. All right, so it's processed the information. Now it's actually creating the slides themselves, and it says ready in a few minutes. All right, so definitely much different from the previous green and gold. This is definitely more in line with the 66 branding of black and white. Very clean, very empty. It's got our blue. I like this. It's more on par with our branding, not Green Bay, but 66 Degrees. It took my image here and added curly and giving more information. There is Lombardi. I love that it took the pictures from the document, because the previous one that didn't have it, it's a little additional work. So this is great. And then it's giving legends. Why is Travis Woodson not in there? He's one of my favorite players. So it's going through the lean years, the new era. So this is Brett Favre. I wouldn't call it new. And then the Rodgers era and the new generation. So I don't have any images of Jordan Love besides here, but oops, they have been added. So I do like that. And then I love this. So it pulled images of Lambeau. And then there you are. I really like this. This took 2 minutes. It's going to be much easier for me to edit. So I'm going to export this in slides. I think I already did. And so here we are. I can go in, change images, change information, and it's so much faster than if I were to make this from scratch. I could probably also specify that instead of the white tones, I could have asked for the darker tones, whether it's blue or black, because our guidelines specify, hey, it's either black or white. Gemini made the artistic decision to go with a lighter color, which I love. Sometimes the black slides are kind of too much for me and it's harder to read. So yeah, I would love you guys to try making one for yourself. And again, maybe you want one specific for like creating sales decks, and another one is more general for marketing. Be as specific and always be very forward. Taylor likes to say this, be very forward. You don't have to be polite. Tell Gemini exactly what you want. And the more direct you are, the cleaner the message and usually the better prompting or guidance. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear about your use cases, and have a great day.